Hi guys, just wanted to do a recap on our first week of school, homeschooling an only child for fifth grade. Um, this is just exciting for me to talk about things like this because I know there's a lot of people in the homeschooling community that I've just run across that have only children. And of course, this is for people that have multiples as well. But, I always want to connect with only children parents that are homeschooling their kids because it is a niche and it's different. I would say our first week went really well. I also want to just touch base on Monarch, the online program that we are using. I actually have had a lot of hits on Time for Learning. I did a review on Time for Learning a while back, and some of y'all know about it and are using it. And I just wanted to talk a little bit about Monarch. But Monarch is an excellent program. So before I go through the review, I'm going to just talk about Monarch. And I actually pulled it up on the laptop that we use to do our online work. So this is just a look at what Monarch looks like. So her school lessons are actually done for today already, the online portion. I'm going to unplug it. But if you kind of look, it's kind of hard to see. But that's how the setup of Monarch goes and looks like. And actually, but anyway, so Monarch gives you the choice between Bible, math, science, language arts, history, geography, and that kind of ties with social studies. You can take all of those subjects, or you can take, if you only want to focus on math and language arts, you can just take those and omit the other subjects. Or if you want to just focus on Bible and omit everything else, then you can focus on that. And I chose to focus on all of the subjects. I am really hot right now, so my fan is right here. So that's why if you hear something and I'm doing this, it's 90 degrees right now. So anyway, so every day they deliver and they give you what exactly you're supposed to be doing for that day. And there's also projects. So on the bottom of this list, so this is the daily, and this is the bottom right here are the projects. So you can look ahead and see, like I know Nash has a project that's due September 1st, and so we're gonna have to start working on it next week. But they let you know ahead of time. Why I like Monarch as opposed to Time for Learning? In my opinion, Monarch is a little bit more mature. It's definitely more hands-on as a parent. So I have my own personal sign-on, so I can see what Riley is doing and where she needs help. So for instance, if she does a test and she gets a C or a B, I can go into that test and see where she had problems, and then I can easily reassign her those questions. And it works great for us because if I see that she doesn't get a question right, I can go back in and review it with her and see, why she got it wrong. And we can go back through either the reading, or I can go back into workbooks, or I can do whatever and reteach her that particular point, and then she can take the test again or take that question one more time and then up her grade, which I really like. It sends emails to you telling you if an assignment is late or coming due. If it sends you weekly or you can choose weekly, monthly, daily reports as to what your child did that day. It just keeps you involved as a parent. So in my opinion, Time for Learning, but again, it gives you the opportunity to reteach that particular question and make sure that child really understands what they're doing. And I find it imperative, especially for math, because there's just so much that goes on with math. And well, for all of it, but for us, it's definitely math that we just need to slow down and make sure she gets the concepts. But for your kid, it may be something different. So it provides that time and space, accountability. I just know what my child is doing, and it's exciting. And she can also go in and print off the lessons and highlight and make notes if she wants to as well. So do I like Monarch? Yes. Do I recommend it? Yes. It's $40 a month for one child. I think if you have more than one and you enroll them, it decreases depending on how many kids you get, I think. As for the week, it went really well. It landed exactly how I had envisioned it. I really did not want Riley in school till 3, 4, 5 o'clock. I wanted her to finish her book work early and then take a break and then go into her online, and then from there do some art or listen to music or draw or read, and that's exactly what's happening. And it's going to give room and space for our afternoons to do something physical with our bodies. Someone asked a question on the last video, what I do, I think it was last video or the video before that, what I do to ensure that Riley is physical and moving her body. That is super important, and that's why I've opened up afternoons and making sure that she gets what she gets in academically in the mornings and maybe early afternoons, and then in the afternoon she can do something physical with her body. So next week we are starting to lessons for her. We have track and field soccer and lacrosse for her. We have a co-op that there's always like a gym or other kids that she can play with there. So those are the more physical activities. And then all the books that we chose, this is just a great book. I can't recommend this enough, off Amazon. It's just good if you are out there as a Christian parent and want to kind of combine two things in one, which is scripture, memorization, or just having the word in your day and cursive. Okay, this is it. This is so cool. So that worked out very well. This was so cool. This is a cool book. I'm gonna hold it up here. And multiplication practice, I'm just gonna go over these. These were so cool. So again, just to start off our year with multiplication, this is not something that we are going to carry through the first of the year. Just a fun way to start off with multiplication practice and review. Like, she knows her 5s, her 3s, her 2s, her 4s, her 6s. She already knows that already. But look how fun that is, just to kind of just spice up the first week. So she had to do a maze. Based on the, this is the multiples of 6, just a maze and then get to the finish line. And it only could be multiples of 6 and it had to all connect. So how cute is that? So she did it for 6, and she did it for 5, and then she did it for 4. She did it all, and I think it's just so super cute, and she actually enjoyed it. You have to kind of strategize first before you just go ahead and start coloring to make sure that you get it right. And that's just a way just to start the process. Again, in the next couple of weeks, we're going to just do even more in-depth multiplication practices, and to make sure that she has it. So yeah, everything went really well. Our reading lesson went really well, and language arts went really well. And also we did one of these too. What I would say the highlight of the week, there are many highlights. Obviously, the morning meeting is a great highlight that we did this week, but our writing lesson went really, really well. And it's in the back there. You see all those papers. Our writing lesson went really well. I did an example of her writing of her paragraph was going to be, because I explained to her that in 5th grade you have to be a lot more meatier in your responses in your paragraphs. It kept talking about, really being in depth. So I did an example for her, and she's able to write me a really good paragraph, and I was really excited about that. So I'm anticipating that her writing is going to shoot up this year, and she's going to be less intimidated by it. So anyhow, if you have any questions, let me know. I can't promise that I'm going to keep updating for this year, but you know what? I'm really enjoying right now updating, and I'm enjoying talking to y'all. So I just thought, hey, just hop back on. Hope you guys have, okay. Stay cool if it's hot where you're at. Okay, bye.